Welcome back to another entry in my video diary of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on with Fawnhollow today? Oh my word, Vivian, what are you reading? An expression of absolute shock just washed over her face. Probably some huge spoilers in that book. Huge plot twist, you know? Something you'd never seen coming. The main character's dead, or, I don't know. Turns out you were the evil villain all along, I don't know. Let's just get on with this. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 3:26 PM on Thursday, June 11th, 2020. Oh, you should all hear this. The weather report says we're in for a rare treat tonight. Shooting stars. What? This is the first time you've ever announced this, Isabel. Fawnhollow lit by the glow of a sky of bursting with shooting stars. What magical sight that will be. If any of you have time tonight, get yourselves out and look up. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you in your enjoyment of our island. Oh, so we have a meteor shower tonight. That's lovely. Let me just adjust my mic quickly. Yeah, actually, now I think about it, I've read reports that you can actually get Isabel telling you that there's a meteor shower tonight, but that's the first time I've ever seen her say it, so... Oh, highway. I don't even know where this came from, but I ain't got the space for it anymore. It's collecting dust, and I need that dust for my dust collection. So it's yours now. Do what you want with it, kiddo. So, ain't it? Thank you, Roscoe. What did you give me? Apparently I got all my presents ready. Watered my flowers. Don't you worry about that. Is this an artwork? It is artwork. Wow. Is this the right one? Why is it spinning like this? That almost looks right to me. I don't know. This rock is a lot spikier than I remember. But anyway, that is something to think of another time. We'll see if Red's here. Red is actually here. A little pro tip, if you look at the minimap, you can see Red if he spawns or not, because you can see his icon. So there we go, Red's here for today. Whoa! That's a lot of red pansies. Just out of nowhere, just 3 red pansies from all 3 possibilities, which is even more amazing considering this one was a 6.25% chance. Ah, dear me. That's extraordinary. Okay, well, we got enough red I said red pansies the entire time, I meant purple pansies. We got enough purple pansies now to properly have a purple pansy little garden going on, which is lovely. Anyway, yeah, and I read that Isabel can actually. I remember reading ages ago that Isabel can actually tell you if there's a meteor shower coming up. She has not yet once warned me about a meteor shower coming up, and that was the first time she's done it. So that's really nice. That means we've got a guaranteed Celeste visit later tonight, which would be good. So we can actually get the new what's the word? Astrological furniture item. What would it be right now? It's June. Is that Gemini? No, that's not Gemini. I think. Hold on. Aries is March, right? So then April is Taurus. May is Gemini. June, it's the Cancer. Whatever the Cancer furnishing item is. Of course, we had to get the star fragments as well relating to it. I mean, saying that, I haven't actually built any of the stuff yet. I haven't built a lot of the things yet, which I really should do, because they're really pretty items, but it'd be really fantastic to decorate the basement with that sort of thing. I just haven't done it yet. Eric's out and about. Everyone's out and about today. I wonder if they'll be out watching the meteor shower later tonight. That'd be really cool. Yeah, so there you go. Isabel can actually announce it. I think the problem is that a lot of the time she doesn't announce it when there's meteor showers, because they're not really meteor showers, they're more random meteor showers. Eric's photo, thank you. Apparently all my villagers are giving me a photo roughly the same time, which is just bizarre, for one thing. But there you go. What was I saying? Yeah, she doesn't warn you for every meteor shower. She only warns you for the big ones, I've got to assume. So presumably today we've got a really big one going on, which we'll have to keep an eye out for. But what was that? Joy-Con drift? Oh my word, Joy-Cons, please. But I've also heard it's because that any other announcement can override the shooting star announcement, the meteor shower announcement, so that's why she doesn't do it sometimes. A shame, of course, but you know, what can you do? Not really all that much, it's more what Nintendo's programmed in. Do you think Lily's up and about? She's just vibing. What's up, Lily? I'm about midway through Bugs of a Distant Shore. It's great, Drip Drop. You sure seem excited for it. I really need to get Benedict online to give him all these random recipes and stuff. Oh well. What have I been up to? Well, just before this, just before I was going to record, I was actually going to try and watch the the Wholesome Direct, because as you know, right now, summer, usually there would be a lot of summer like video game conferences about new and upcoming releases. Of course, right now, because of a current world situation, they can't really do that. So a lot of them have been moving online, and there's a lot of other things. And there was one which caught my eye, because there's this website called E3 Recap or something, which is still going on despite the fact that there's no E3, which I'm very thankful of, because it's basically a website which correlates all sort of video game announcements within these sort of conferences and stuff. It's extraordinarily useful, and I'm very thankful that someone's put in the time and effort to create something like that, to make life easier for us as a consumer. And I was looking through some of the announcements that's already come out in things that come out before the online E3 conference, I suppose. And one of them, there's a few that caught my eye, and it turns out they all came from a video called the Wholesome Direct. Now, I haven't really watched it in its entirety yet. I watched a few of the trailers, and I was like, wow, these games seems like video games which are totally up my alley, to be honest. Totally vibing aesthetic. Sort of much more cutesy style, I suppose, and wholesome content, unsurprisingly, in the video games. Yeah, I think the Spiritfarer trailer, Spiritfarer is a video game I'm super excited for, and I can't wait for it to come out. I think that was one of them, which was, how did you produce a purple tulip? I don't know. But anyway, Spiritfarer is a video game which I can't wait for it to come out. It's one I've been... As soon as I saw it, I can't remember. It must have been one of the E3 conferences or something that it was teased. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is my game in its entirety. I can't wait for this to come out. It's coming out, I think, late 2020, maybe? Soon-ish? I'm not certain on the details. I don't want to put Eric's photo down there. That's, of course, going up into the wall. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm like, oh wait, hold on, we should plant this lily over here somewhere, right? So a row of lilies. We should really alternate the sort of plants we got. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Let's move this black lily over. Talk to Roscoe. Yeah, I was just super curious about the Wholesome Direct, because I was like, a lot of these games seem like games that I would totally love. Apparently that's another one I know. My word. There's too many recipes that I already know. Yeah, so if you're into that sort of thing, you should check it out as well. Of course, I'm going to watch the Direct in its entirety, probably after I've done some recording for today. We'll see. I need to record some more Bug Fables as well. A fruit wreath? Wow, I didn't even know that was an option. Of course, Roscoe, I'd love for you to teach me how to make it. Yeah, there's a lot of games on there that really intrigued me. I can't... What was the other one which I thought was really... Oh, Button City, that was what it was called. I think something about that style, and it seems like a story-driven-esque game. Which doesn't mean it's entirely a story game, but it's got strong story elements, I suppose, of it. Strong narrative elements, I suppose, which carries it through. And a very cutesy polygon-esque, yeah, cutesy art style. Definitely caught my eye. What else caught my eye? There's another one, but I can't remember what its name is. It had cats in it. Not that that really narrows it down. A lot of video games, I suppose, have cats in it nowadays. Whatever. I keep saying I should probably stop saying It's more because I haven't watched it in its entirety yet. It was only something I found out a few hours ago, and only just now decided to have a quick glance at, and I was like, huh, this actually does seem like something which would appeal to me a lot. I don't know if this is a new thing as well, because I've never heard of a Wholesome Direct before. Is it a new thing? It might be a new thing. How did a weed grow here? Unbelievable. I guess we'll plant one mum here, and then we have no other spaces. So we'll plant another mum. Is there space here? I can't tell. No, there's something here. Get away. Yellow mum. We're going to move you to Rowan's house, probably. Oh, we have a purple tulip, which we should probably plant over here as well. We have so many now. I think that's probably the next thing to do, is once I put all the paths down and start lining them with these hybrid flowers, again, getting rid of these regular flowers. I mean, we can put like regular flowers down, like, because Eric's house is red themed, but still. Stuff like that, I mean. Yeah, we should start sorting it out. We'll go say hello to Red as we go into the cutscene. I'll bring up the guide for the art pieces. What's wrong with my voice today? It feels so weird. I feel like I haven't spoken at all today, that's probably why. New Horizons Red Guide. Do you think the wiki's got it? Should we try and find that statue that Roscoe bought from us? Of course, a one-time thing. Let's see if the Roscoe one he bought was correct. Is wearing a watch on its right arm with a genuine statue is not. Did not notice if it was or not. Okay, so we've got a terracotta army person. The forged statue is holding a shovel where the genuine one is not, so this is forged. We got the Mona Lisa, which I can tell you right now, that is fake because it looks so angry. We got this one. Vituvio Man, or whatever it's called. Forged painting has a coffee stain on it, top right, where the genuine does not. That's got a coffee stain, so that's false, forged even. And we'll see this final one over here. I don't even know what this one is, I've never seen it before, but this one's always authentic. Sinking painting. Well, of course I'll buy it, because it's the only authentic one you've got for sale for me today. Red. The amount of times that Red has come in with, like, 2 or 3 authentic paintings is surprisingly high. The fact that he's only got 1 today is even more surprising to me. You know what we should have been doing? We should have been checking out the ponds a bit more frequently, because I forgot we still got the giant snakehead, which we need to catch. But still. Let's have a look at our roses. The roses we're testing. That one is absolutely huge, that river fish. I have no idea what fish you could be. Dorado, maybe? Arapema? No, it's too early for Arapema. Must be a Dorado. Oh, wasn't paying attention, my bad. Are you on 2 strikes? You are on 2 strikes, okay, so we've determined that you are not the rose for us. Yeah, you have been eliminated, goodbye. Okay, you're just going to Vivian's house. Eliminated is far too harsh a wording. So you're not gone forever. My pockets are full. What do we have that we can put away? Not this one, this one. We need to dump some of these flowers we got somewhere. We've got far too many in our pockets. We'll test this one. It's not so important that we test these as thoroughly, because we know we've got 1 guaranteed one, which we know is correct. And since we already know it's correct, we don't need to be bothered so much with the other ones. Let's plant some flowers here. Maybe not roses. Because this one we know is correct. It's all good. Like this one we know is the correct purple hybrid. Yeah, Wholesome Direct. Is it actually something that's come out before? I don't know how I've never noticed it before if it has. Do you have a red tulip in here? Excuse me. Where did you get these red and white tulips from? I have yellow, that's not allowed. You've got yellow and yellow only. Hello, present. If you take too long to get over here, I'm not going to shoot you down, to be honest. Bang, bang. Shut me down. I think I saw a pussycat. No, I think I saw a pink rose hiding behind. I did. Trying to be all sneaky peeky like. Not quite sneaky enough. What new roses have grown today? An orange. Don't have enough space in our inventory. So I guess we'll plant these down here just to make some room. I don't know if a Wholesome Direct is something that's happened in previous years. If so, I've definitely got to keep an eye out for it because it's something straight up my alley. And there's probably so many more wholesome games I missed out on by not looking properly. I know, such a shame, right? But yeah, Spiritfarer, I think that's my #1 anticipated game right now. It just seems really cool. If you don't know what Spiritfarer is, it's basically, as I understand it, it's a game about death, sort of. Or like the afterlife in some aspects, and helping people who've passed on to like fulfill their final wish or desire or something, and then letting them pass over. It's a very, I suppose it's a much more serious conversation, but it's got a very relaxing and sweet aesthetic, I suppose, which maybe that's why I like it so much. Something that appeals to me so much. Or maybe I'm just making this up. I don't know. Is that a bottle? No, it's not a bottle. I thought it was a bottle for some reason. Bum, bum. Hooked on a feeling. Okay. Let's plant these 2 white roses here, I suppose. And do we have any blue ones we need to sort out for you, Flo? No, but you are in your home, so I'll go say hello to you. I don't know, what other games? Hold on. I'll just get E3 recap open here, then I can see which ones I was thinking about. What are you looking at there, Flo? Oh, Guitar Magazine. Interesting. It's for you. Got it open right now. Let's see what other games strike my fancy. Like, a Wholesome Direct has so many cute aesthetic games, which is probably why I like it so much. It wasn't this one. What was it? Button City, that was one of them. The Spirit and the Mouse seemed interesting. Snacko seemed interesting as well. And Ooblets was one which I feel like I've seen before, but I don't know where I've seen it before. I don't know. I'm just looking at these other ones. It's been updated since last time I've seen. Does that mean there's a new press conference about different games? I don't know what games there were. Anyway, that's something you can see in your own time. No point getting third-hand information from me. Is that third-hand? Let me think. Oh, we have no more blue windflower slots. Where are we going to put roses? I haven't thought this far. We don't have enough space for roses over here. I don't know, we can think about that afterwards. Let's just donate this. Actually, let's see if the statue is even real first. It's a grand reveal. Ba-da-dun. You're not going to spin around? I just want to spin you around. Oh, it's a legitimate one. What is it with my villagers getting legitimate copies of artworks? Absolutely remarkable. Sorry, I just kicked my table there. Didn't mean to. But of course we'll donate this, and we'll gladly take it, because Red doesn't visit often enough. It's going to take absolutely ages to fill up the art museum, isn't it? It's indeed quite splendid, of course. As expected, it was unlikely for us to get our one missing one. We'll get it eventually. I don't know how many days it'll take, but eventually. We're theoretically going to get it. Is that a robust statue? And the genuine article, no less. Indubitably. Thank you very much, Blathers. We'll add it to that collection. I mean, to be fair, Red visiting's so infrequently, and I think it's probably because you're meant to team up with other people, make a load of friends, and start trading the art stuff as what they wanted from you. It's the same thing with, like, what's it called? Let's put the stuff away. The, like, surfboard and the new summer fans, which are in Zelda Nooks. And the floor lighting is each island only gets one colour variation, and you can't customise it. So what you had to do is you had to go to other people's islands and stuff to buy their versions, I suppose. Which, you know, is cool in theory, I think, but That's like a lot of colour variations, a lot of trading that you're expecting, Nintendo. Probably just so we buy Nintendo Online. Oh, I didn't do the wedding thing yesterday. I was going to check to see if we got any duplicate dinosaurs in here, so we can sell them off. I already spotted 2 duplicates. We can, like, make... Oh my god, so many Diplo skulls. So many Diplo skulls. We can make, like, our own mini museum if we get enough duplicates, I think. I wonder if anyone's actually done that. Just, like, made another museum outside the actual museum. Wow, we actually have a lot of duplicates. There we go. Oh, just enough to fill up an inventory. Almost too many. But anyway, let's hang up Eric's photo on this wall. Another one of our best friends for Evs. Or until he moves out, I suppose. Like this. Aww. So adorable. Although whoever's we get next will have to start moving them upwards up the wall, otherwise we're not going to have enough room. Who would be next? Vivian's probably next, right? I'm surprised I haven't even got Vivian's yet. Vivian moved in before Eric, I think. Wait, is that right? Yeah, she did, right? So we should expect Vivian soon. We should also expect who else is soon. I didn't mean to land. I meant to drop it on the floor. Actually, I'm not sure if we expect anyone else soon. Flow Axel. Yeah, I guess we don't. Everyone else has already given me theirs, or they're probably a bit too recent to give their fancy photo. That's my assumption, at least. I don't know. I'm just thinking through my villagers right now. Who have I not given presents to? 3 presents. Sylvana is definitely one of them. No, Sylvana's not one of them. No, maybe Sylvana is. Sylvana, Lily, Axel, I think. Sounds about right. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. It's not very important. Let's just sell these things off. I don't know. What sort of games are you looking forward to coming out soon? What other games am I looking forward to coming out? I don't know. I could take a look at my Steam library, my wish list. I've done wish list games which haven't been released yet, but I'm still interested for. As we sell all these different fossils. There we go. Yeah, Spiritfarer, there it is. 54,000, that's a decent amount. Why are some of these games only view details rather than adding to cart? I'm trying to play one-handed right now, it's a bit nonsensical. Oh, there's another one. Button City. I mean, that was the one I just added, so... Okay, apparently I haven't added all that many that haven't come out yet. All these games which I have added to my wish list have already come out. That's probably what happened. I don't know. I'll give a thorough watching to the what's it called? The Wholesome... What are you thinking about something, right? No, you weren't. To the Wholesome Direct afterwards, so I can properly give a good evaluation, you know? Properly get myself hyped up for what's to come. Oh! She changed the flowers that were here. I haven't accessed this machine for absolutely ages. You can now order posters of models you called Photopia. That's how long. I haven't even done it since June, apparently. I don't know if there's anything new here. I can't imagine so. Just having a quick look. Nope. But we'll look at Nook. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to click B. I was meant to look at Nook shopping. Because I think there's new seasonal goods. Look at all these posters. I want to say, Audie's and Diana's are so good. That's so pretty. These seasonal ones. One of these. International Children's Day. Sure. Place an order. Handmade crown. I don't know when International Children's Day even is. Thank you, Dad. So, that's so pretty. A summer solstice crown and a winter solstice sweater. KK Swing. Have we got this yet? I just can't remember. It's been so long since I've ordered any of these. Yep, apparently have. We could order the posters as well. I'm not sure what I'd do with them though. They'd just probably be stored away. I didn't even access the ABD. That was the whole point of me being here. To put away some money. How long we got? 25 minutes. How's it been that long already? I feel like I've done nothing. Well, I guess we'll spend the last 5 minutes just running back and forth between the ponds, keeping an eye out for this giant snakehead, as we've got 8 minutes left in before it turns 4 PM. We'll talk about other things. I don't know. It's kind of a shame because of the current world situation that, of course, the video game expos have been cancelled on. I mean, obviously for very good reason, and I'm not at all saying, oh, open them up or anything. Get them back in here, because that's just an absolutely terrible idea. But I'm glad that a lot of companies are doing these alternative online things as well. I think it's more sad for the people who could actually afford to go to the expos, perhaps. Won't be missing out on all the in-people things where, like, trying out games for yourself in person, or getting swag and merch, seeing upcoming teasers, and I'm sure the hype when a big release gets announced at E3 and you're one of the members in the crowd, the hype's probably unmatched compared to it being online. No, but it's also hype with the stream stuff. Like, I still remember very distinctly when Animal Crossing was announced in the Nintendo Direct. When we first baited us with Isabelle and was smashing, we saw new high quality Isabelle cutscene, and I was like, oh my god, is this it? Are they doing Animal Crossing? Is this a new Animal Crossing? And it's like, oh, Isabelle's coming to Smash, and I was like, oh, that's really cool as well, and I'm super happy for Isabelle, but it's not what I want. And then suddenly Tom Nook was there, and everyone's thinking, oh man, no way they're putting Tom Nook in Smash as well. Could this be the time it's actually the next Animal Crossing? And there he goes, he drops a bomb, March 2020, or whatever it was. Whatever the date said at that time. I suppose it got delayed, so it probably wasn't March 2020 at the time. New Animal Crossing, New Horizons coming to Switch, and then I lost my mind. I think it's the first time I ever jumped out of my seat. A video game announcement. I mean, as you can tell, I'm not a very hyped or excitable person. Apparently also, I might point out, I didn't realise whale sharks can be found in the sea all day. So maybe we should be checking the sea as well for any finned silhouettes. As well as the ponds. Do we have any of the 9 to 4 fish which we need to catch? I don't believe so. Yeah, it's only the giant snakehead. But yeah, that Animal Crossing announcement was the first and only time I've ever leapt out my seat and in excitement and an announcement. I suppose it's unsurprising. Animal Crossing has such a special meaning to me. I've got years and years of nostalgia behind it, and super special. My favourite game series of all time. And when it's been 7 years or so since, I suppose that time it would have been 6 years, I think, since New Leaf was released. I didn't even play New Leaf all that much because it was, I don't even know why I didn't play it all that much. I think it was just during school time. Couldn't find the time for it. Then, I mean, I still played it a decent amount, but not nearly as much as I played Let's Go to the City or Wild World. Like, come on, get out of here. Shoo. I'm trying to think if I ever got 5-star rating, or like the equivalent of a 5-star rating in any of the previous games. There's definitely one of the games I did, but I don't remember which one. Was it Wild World? I think it might have been Wild World. But I also had a feeling it was Let's Go to the City. Oh, what do you think about Diana? Dear, I don't suppose you'd... That's not Diana's voice. Dear, I don't suppose you'd like to buy my lovely milkmaid dress? How much? 2,520 bells. That's actually absurdly expensive, but I'll buy it anyway. It's not like I'm short on cash or anything. quick look at the sea. Hopefully I don't scare away any sharks by my running around. These are all sea basses. Like, I actually played last night as well, and I spent a little bit of a while trying to catch either a shark or a rainbow stag, Goliath beetle, or the other fish I'm missing, the saddled bichir. Didn't catch it, didn't see any. Didn't see any finned creatures. I feel so left out. All these people are catching sharks now, it's turned to June, but I mean, I still haven't caught a scorpion yet, and they came out in May. But I mean, I'll be playing again later tonight, seeing as this is not what the pond is. There's going to be a meteor shower. That's a very important event. Wouldn't want to miss it, you know. I want to get those star fragments, those juicy, juicy star fragments. Well, not juicy in the slightest. Axel, don't we need to give you a present? So Axel, Sylvana, Lily, right? I think Sylvana at least. I'm thinking hard. I'm pretty sure it's Sylvana. I don't think I've even seen Sylvana yet, so that makes it a lot harder. Is Lily still chilling? Lily is still vibing. I'll let her read in peace. Have a quick check back in these pond babons. See if there's any big fish. That's a big fish. I'm not sure if it's big enough. That might be a carp. We'll find out. Excuse me. It's going to turn around again. Just be patient. It didn't turn around enough. Pond fish are so fickle. I should have been more patient. There you go. I think this is not big enough to be a giant snakehead. I think, yeah, it's just a carp. Actually, carps might be the same size. No, I think carps are size 4. From what I think about it, not size 5. A fish up there? No fish up there. Okay, we'll have one last sweep of the ocean. See if a whale shark has spawned. If not, then we'll round off the episode here. Because there's basically nothing left to do. Nothing left in this daily vlog. I hope my voice gets warmed up if I'm going to record some bug fables later. Why does my voice sound so dead? It's like, bleh. You know, sometimes your voices just have dead days. That's just how it is. You gotta do some vocal warm-ups, isn't it? What happened to my dialect? You got to do some vocal warm-ups, isn't it? In it, bruv. Oh, I'm gutted. I'm gonna stop right now. This could be a pearfish, so we might as well catch it. Yeah, you got to do some vocal warm-ups to warm up voice. You know, like mummy moo memo. It's a sea bass. Oh, you know what? Cut the video. End it here. If you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.